Hi everyone, welcome to this short recording in which I will provide you with a brief overview of the new franchise connector for MYOB Advanced. If you're interested in seeing some of the more day-to-day user experience features, please head over to our website and sign up for any of the on-demand MYOB Advanced webinars. I'm Juanita Potgieter and I look after sales and marketing here at Verde. It is important to understand that MYOB Advanced is a fully integrated ERP solution. So everything is integrated in one solution, from finance, inventory management, customer management, sales and purchasing, project accounting, field service management, and then of course MYOB Advanced manufacturing. Now, Advanced is 100% browser enabled, so it's built for the cloud. It runs on any device, using any browser. So as long as you have access to the internet, you and your franchisees will have access to all their data that sits within MYOB Advanced. Now, some of our customers operate in a franchise model. For example, trade and services such as food and beverage retailers, equipment service providers, and more. The need is to consolidate timely information from different franchisee parties, usually submitted in the form of offline spreadsheets and reports. With a true connected business in mind, MYOB wanted to allow advanced business to retrieve online information directly from franchisee accounting systems. The Franchise Connector allows you to do this in a secure manner with the consent of the franchisee, making it easier to pull together information from multiple franchisees in a timely basis. This automated process will eliminate the manual data entry process. The connector will also help easily reconcile the data using certain reports within MYOB Advanced. Furthermore, this common platform, once established, can allow for streamlined sharing of selected information between franchise headquarters and franchisee. The connector is specifically built for MYOB AccountWrite Live and New Essentials. The tool extracts data from MYOB AccountWrite Live and New Essentials and imports it into MYOB Advanced. Either all or some GL accounts can be used for data share, and the chart of account structure of the franchisee and the franchisor can be different. The franchisee financial dimension can be set up as a company, branch, ledger, or sub-account. The feature can be used for both Australia and New Zealand separately. It is important to note that only actual data can be imported from your franchisee system into MYOB Advanced. The franchisee and the franchisor also has to be on the same base currency, so if you have an MYOB Advanced system that is operating in New Zealand dollars, the data that you are importing must also be in New Zealand dollars. The system also allows for one-sided import, meaning that data can flow from the franchisee system into MYOB Advanced. Since you can manage an unlimited number of connections, the system is extremely scalable as your franchise business grows and you add more franchisees. The franchisees also have access to the built-in case management feature in MYOB Advanced. With this feature, they can communicate with head office and even send important documents or files through the portal. The import of data from the franchisee system into the franchisor system can also be automated. This means that when it comes time for the franchisor to do reporting, the data is seen up to date. The mapping of the accounts of the franchisee to the franchisor's account also has been made really easy and intuitive. So this just ensures that any data that flows through from the franchisee will land in the correct franchisor's account. There are no more manual reporting or delays in communication. You can now track and compare performance across stores easily. The franchisor is also able to use the existing financial dimensions that are available within MYOB Advanced, such as branches, different ledgers, or even sub-accounts. With this, the franchisor will be able to track the performance of each individual franchisee separately, but then still have a consolidated view for more company-wide reporting. When it comes to reporting, the tools that are available within MYOB Advanced can be used by the franchisor. So this includes your dashboards, generic inquiries, or even financial reports. So it allows you to pick and choose how you want to present your data. At the franchisee side, they can also leverage the customer portal function to manage their relationship as a customer of the franchisor. So they can use the portal to view the different invoices that they have, track all the contracts that they have with the franchisor, and even view the different statements that they have. This allows them again to easily access information coming from the franchisor. The system also provides a log of all the synchronizing that's done between the franchisee and the franchisor for auditing purposes. It also provides ways to manage different exceptions from the transactions it receives from the franchisee. So if it's been deleted or modified, or order errors in the transaction from the franchisee side, there are ways to manage that when it appears on the franchisor system. Now that we've discussed the different benefits, let's go into the system and see it in action. When a new customer signs up for the Franchise Connector, they will be provided with credentials by MYOB to enable the connection to their franchising systems. Once the connection has been established, the franchisee can log into the portal and from there connect to their AccountRank Live or New Essentials system. They will then be able to select which accounts we would like to sync. So they can select only the ones that are relevant for reporting to their franchisor. Now let's go back to see what sort of setup is done at the franchisor's end. For the franchisor, it will then be a matter of mapping the list of accounts from the franchisee into their own GL account. I'd like to also highlight the destination settings that we have available. As we talked about during the introduction, the franchisor can use different organizational structures and dimensions to manage how they map the data from their franchisees. So they can use a different company to segregate the franchisees from the actual company. We also use branches to further classify the franchisees, like in the case of states or regions. The system also allows you to integrate to actual statistical ledgers. Using a statistical ledger will be important, especially when franchisees are not syncing all their GL accounts, since it will allow you to post unbalanced entries. Sub-accounts can also be an important tool. You can opt to use a default sub-account for the franchise or assign different sub-accounts depending on the account, so you can import on information like different revenue streams across all franchises. Now that we have the configurations all set, we can proceed with starting with our import transactions. That's done through the import screen that we see here. We're doing it here manually, but again, this is something that you can automate by scheduling it periodically. The loaded documents will provide you with information from the source system, such as the original batch number, what the status of the batch is from the source system, the document date of the batch, and the system date of when it was posted to the original system. It also provides a description, so all the information allows you to better track and trace the transactions that are flowing in from your franchisees. The system also provides logs to keep track of all the GL journals generated from the import process. It keeps track of all dates and times, so it makes it easier to perform an audit. And if you drill down to the GL journal that was created, we can see the description contains the original source document, again making it easier to create. For instances where batches cannot be posted, like when the period being posted is already set to closed, or if the source account is not mapped to an account in advance, it will be found here in the suspended batches for you to monitor. Finally, once the transaction starts flowing in, you can use the reporting tools available in advance, just like the dashboard you see here. This will provide us with a quick visual view of the franchisee's numbers. We can also use financial reports to generate reports like this that show a consolidated view of all our franchises across a 12-month period. You can also generate reports for individual franchisees, comparing their actual numbers against the budgeted targets you set for them. That concludes the short recording. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you have gained some insight into the Franchise Connector. If you would like to see more, please reach out to our sales team at sales@verde.co.nz. Thank you.